So this is a long awaited video that I told one of my subscribers I was going to make. She made a comment on one of my last live when we speaking of, Christ and the church and stuff like that. And she was stating that she was disappointed in the church. And I was, I ended up saying, that's a video within itself. And she was like, well, please do the video. And I was like, I'm going to pray on it first and foremost. And with praying and things of that nature, I come to know that I'm not qualified to speak on this topic. Why? It's because when I remember a few months ago, I actually was having a conversation with a friend, and I was telling them like, yo, I don't understand church hurt. No, I understand there has been experience with people who was abused by people in the church and taken advantage of and stuff like that. And I'm like, I can imagine how that will make you be like, ooh, from the church or whatever. But certain other things more things that I hear people say when they have experienced church hurt, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't fully understand it, because it's usually people who would say they have experienced something where it's from one person or a couple people in the church, and you take that hurt and you apply it to the church body altogether. And that grieves my heart, because it shouldn't be that way. But long story short, I'm not qualified to speak on that topic, because I feel like I will just solely be giving my opinion, and I don't want to say anything that will further hurt somebody who already has been hurt by the church. But I want to give it encouragement and say that, Jesus loves you, I love you, and don't allow what one church, and when I say church, I'm speaking of the building. So what you experienced with that group of people from this particular church did to you or made you feel, don't allow that to push you away from God or push you away from other believers, because everybody's not the same. Because at the end of the day, if you claim to be a believer, you should live a certain way and should treat people a certain way. Let's be honest, we are also human. We are also flesh as well. So there are going to be things that people do that's not of God, and they supposed to be of God. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be realistic with that. And when we understand that, and we know that or whatever, when people move in a way that's not godly, we're able to take that to God and move along. You know what I'm saying? And don't allow that to break you and push you away. You are love. I love you, but guess what? Jesus loves you even more. Stay encouraged. Mwah.